How the future will look. Me, Ivo, and I have said ad nauseum that we are living in a system where people triangulate. There is the perpetrator, the victim, and the savior, the rescuer. This is triangulation, an indirect way of interacting with the world where manipulation and controlling behaviors are not only rife, but also an acceptable way of interaction for many. For many they're not. Now look at where we are, folks. Look at the headlines. Look at the main players in this set of current events and make the correlation between that and what Ivo and I have been telling you. We haven't been giving you teachings of personal empowerment for nothing. It definitely relates to what's going on now. I can tell you how the world is going to become, probably within the next couple of years even, because this system of triangulation needs to be healed. It's not the way that humans in the galaxy interact with others, they are telepathic, and because of that being able to lie is impossible. So it stands to reason that lying, manipulating, deception, controlling is possible on this world is because of the fact that most people are not telepathic. Ivo, correct, my love? That is true. When you are telepathic, you sense others' intentions, you sense deception, you feel what they are feeling. It is as if their reaction to what you have said to them is your reaction. That is the true definition of all being one. What is in fact happening is the deceivers, the perpetrators, are being revealed to those who live on planet Earth now. The victims are beginning to see who their true perpetrators have been, and in having these perpetrators taken out of power, this leaves the victim with no one to blame. Me, yup. Blame game over. This is the start of personal responsibility. Ivo, will everyone be able to take personal responsibility? No, they will not. Some will fail at this point in the game, and others later on. They will continue to look for perpetrators and others to blame, and they will not be able to move on to 5D because in 5D there are no people who do not take personal responsibility. We said that the Galactic Codex is about your rights, and it is. Victims are not concerned with their rights. They are happy or unhappy with what they are given. People who take personal responsibility are concerned with their rights. And you see this now upon Earth. So many are standing up for their constitutional rights. They are sacrificing much in order to leave the position of victim behind, arguably appearing to be victimized again. However, they choose this rather than succumb to a life of total control and complete victimization. The Galactic Federation has been put into the position of savior by many of those who have victim mindsets. We are no saviors. However, we are removing the perpetrators within the triangle now being enacted upon planet Earth, thus allowing you to make your own minds up as to how you wish to proceed, or whether you do wish to proceed. Sharon and I have documented many ways in which to go to 5D. We are continuing with this series now, and it will be documented upon our website for the last time. There will be no more discussion of how to stop being a victim, because right now everyone involved in your world now is in the potential victim position and has to make a choice. You are collectively going through an ascension process that is playing out upon your world now as the current events you see before you now, and this ascension process removes the perpetrators. You have been prepared. We have prepared as many of you as would listen to teach you how to deal with your current circumstances in the hopes that you would not continue to react to them as a victim. Our focus is moving now towards disclosure because that is the next leg of Sharon's work upon Earth. Me, so how will the future look, Ivo? Ivo, ideally, with perpetrators being removed now, the victim can change as well and begin to take personal responsibility. It will be made easier for people to take part in decision-making at many levels of your government and in world affairs. It will be time for your voices to be heard, and those who take an active interest in steering the direction of your world will be listened to. You will be able to manage your finances, you will have a more abundant world, sickness and poverty will be healed, and the victim mentality which has been thrust upon you by the DS, will be healed. You will begin to become powerful humans as you were meant to be because you will no longer be oppressed. First we remove the perpetrators and then the victim will be allowed to heal. Me, and that was exactly my life's path. I already went through all this before this current events period, so I don't need to go through it. Ivo, more and more people will come through with solutions and gain more and more backing from the public. These will begin to create the new world of tomorrow, and your tomorrow will hold the solutions you create now to counter your complete victimization. Therefore tomorrow's Earth will not be an Earth of victims. As I said, some will not thrive in this environment. They will have to move off to other worlds and be born into different circumstances that will help them forget being a victim. The true state of a human is powerful. The people of your world are undergoing a complete transmutation of mindset. Total transformation. It is necessary for the Earthling to survive and to thrive. Me, thanks, Ivo. That's very positive. Ivo, my love, it is wonderful to see this happening. It is still in its infancy, however in a couple years so many of you will not recognize yourselves any longer. Me, yes, that's a good feeling too. To be able to look back and say, wow. I was like that.